Did you hear that Quinn Fisheries of New Bedford actually laid out a whopping $40 million to buy 6 of Carlos Rafael's Scala vessels? Did you hear about that? Can you believe that? $40 million? Does anybody here have $40 million? I don't think so. That's a lot. In other words, fish for a ton of chips. No? No? Okay, never mind. That's a lot of clams. Anyway, we do want to say best wishes to the folks at Quinn. Obviously a big investment here in the city of New Bedford, so all the best and perhaps a chance for our fishing port of New Bedford to kind of turn the page. Meanwhile, in our sister city of Fall River, one of our guests is actually from Fall River, Paul Coogan is probably going to beat Mayor Jazel Correa in November. Then Correa can kind of focus on those legal troubles, where I say there's probably 3 choices. A, he can plead guilty. B, he can go to trial. Or C, he can grab one of those leftover boats from the Codfather, dress up as a fishing boat captain, and make a run for it to the Azores. What do you think? All right, maybe not. Finally, we want to show you a terrific picture. And I'm just wondering if you folks will be able to figure out what that picture is. Now, you see that right there? Wait a minute. Is it this side right here? Yeah, there it is right there. This is the picture. You know what that is? That is the New Bedford Cove Wall at night. A beautiful cove wall at night. You know, the Hurricane Dike. Now, I was thinking, right? Maybe Sheriff Hodgson can show this picture to President Trump on how to build a great, big, beautiful wall. Huh? You think? We did it right here in New Bedford, right? All right, enough of that. We want to thank Deja Pike for sending in that picture, a real beautiful picture in the south end of New Bedford. A woman took her 7-year-old son, Bentley, to Holy Family, Holy Name Park, and before he played, he walked around collecting all the trash and asked his mother to help to get the trash around the outside so as to not worry about the animals eating the trash. Wasn't that a very nice thing to do? What a good young citizen, and that was sent in by his mother, Brandy, so thank you very much for that. Well, you know, a report has recently come out that says that Fall River is the number 5 community in the country in which to retire. Did you hear about this? So, you know, we kind of looked at that and we went, hey, you know, Fall River's our sister city. We're always joking around with Fall River. We thought that was a little much that people would retire to Fall River. But then we discovered that New Bedford was the number 1 city in which to retire. Now listen. I love New Bedford. I grew up in New Bedford. I raised my family around here. But retire, I'm not so sure. I think it's great around here to raise a family, but in the summertime, those old people, the rheumatoid arthritis comes out and everything, and you got to kind of warm up in January and February. But what do you think? Send us a message because we want to know. Well, vaping in Massachusetts. There has been a vaping ban in Massachusetts. Anybody here? Any vapors over here? You're not a vapor, are you? Not a vapor. They're playing that Vicks vaping rub. That's about it. Well, anyway, Connecticut's vaping stores have seen an increase in customers since the ban took effect. In fact, they have a ban in Rhode Island as well. Some say buyers just go to other states or the black market to make the purchase, so it's not really stopping anyone. And some people have not been able to handle it well. They've mixed some stuff. It can be bad, so we don't mean to make light of it. But what do you think? Send your message to New Bedford Guide, and we'll see what you folks think about that issue. And Faces of New Bedford. Yes, we have Faces of New Bedford. We are up to 224, and this time it is Austin Ace on Earth Pereira. He has a nickname, Austin Ace on Earth Pereira, right? A 27-year-old artist, DJ, and meditation teacher, always gravitated toward the arts, growing up heavily influenced by the music he was listening to and the books he has been reading. Really, really great. Austin Ace on Earth Pereira, 27 years old, and you can read all about him at Austin Pereira you read about him at NewBedfordGuy.com.